Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for the latest in reality TV, influencer tea, pop culture, Brit tea, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would be very, very thankful. All right, you guys, we need to talk because a French director who spoke out in 2019 against Britney's team and stood by Free Britney was like literally canceled back in the day, okay? And I'm gonna read to you guys his 2019 post that a lot of people turned away from, a lot of people rolled their eyes. You know, he even says in his Instagram story that a lot of his friends, people in the business, fans, they all rolled their eyes, you know, blah, blah, blah. And now he's like, look who's talking now, you know, like, where are you at now, right? Because everything he said was true. But I'm going to read to you guys his tweets from 2019. And they are so incredibly chilling. I think that's the word. I don't have any other words to, but this is the word. I, first of all, applaud him. His name is lotfay.io. And I applaud him for when no one was talking and speaking out back then, for, you know, potentially ruining his career, ruining contacts, you know, ruining any type of deals or whatever, because obviously Britney's team was huge, right? So they could have easily ruined this man's career. But he was not scared to speak up. And he did it because that is what a human being does. And, you know, I feel like if a lot more people witness things in person, right, you would want to speak up. You would want to help as much as you can. And that's why I'm telling you, Dennis, who used to work for Britney, for the residency, he spoke out, broke his NDA. Trust me, a lot of people are going to start speaking out now. Trust and believe. Okay, so this is what he wrote. He says, I've been directing Britney Spears in London a few years ago. I remember what I felt at the moment: sadness, compassion, and the terrible wish to extract her from her handlers. This shooting has been an emotional mess for me. Hashtag Free Britney. He went on to say, I had to tell an already controlled human being what to do. She was so fragile, both alone on the green screen. Each of our moves were analyzed by her handlers. I still remember my heart broke when she tried to whisper something to me, and suddenly her bodyguard appeared just in front of us. Is there a problem? Britney answered with a timid voice, no, we're okay, looking at her feet. She was over the top stressed, nervously pinching her fingers. I can't stop thinking that she wanted to tell me something. The only thing I wished at the moment was to extract her from there. In vain, all my prayers go to Britney. I've been helpless and I'm deeply sorry. This was back in April 29th, 2019. April 29th, so April, she was 2019, she was seen leaving the mental health facility she was in, right? Or the facility she was in, right? Yes, I believe so. This was those crazy pictures with Sam, the stage pictures with Sam. Okay, so listen, I have a thing to say about this. I think that in back then, right, a lot of people witnessed things. Yes, they witnessed a lot of things, but you feel sometimes hopeless, and especially back then because, you know, like Dennis said, it was like this, the Free Britney was like sort of like this taboo thing, which was for real. So I hate that, you know, he felt a certain way back in 2019, like he failed her or something. I've seen that quite a bit from people who worked with her in the past. They kind of, there's that sentiment like, I wish I would have done more. There was something she wanted to say. I feel like he did so much because in 2019, nobody was speaking out. Nobody was speaking out. And actually, he took to his Instagram, and I want to show you guys what he said. and how quickly people turned on him, which honestly, like, it left me a little, well, not a little, girl, it left me speechless, okay? So this is what he said. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Here we go. So this is what he said.
Remember when everyone was shit scared to talk about what was going on with Britney?
Then he posted the tweets, and then he said,
after these 4 tweets, I've been ridiculed and mocked by many people in the music industry. And even my friends, actually. But where are you now?
So, you know, here is the thing with him. I think that I can't imagine what he felt, right? Like, I can't imagine seeing somebody so fragile like that, and being, you know, having everybody's eyes on you, and you wanting to say something to her, but you can't, right? I remember hearing something here. This was like, I don't remember, maybe like in the femme fatale era. But I remember hearing something, and I had a conversation with somebody here in California, and this person told me that they were like an assistant or something for femme fatale, like a promo something, right? And that Britney was incredibly gone. Like, she was gone. Like, she was only there to take orders, and that she wouldn't even like reply to the orders. They would just say like, stand here, go here, do this, and she would just do it. Like, she was literally a robot. So my whole thing is, if he spoke out in 2019, right? This was when Free Britney was really starting, right? Can you imagine every other people who witnessed things like the one I just told you about femme fatale, or, you know, from Circus, from How I Met Your Mother, which she said was the first job she took on after she was put in the conservatorship. She said How I Met Your Mother, and then she said recording Circus tour, promo, all of that shit. Imagine all of the hundreds of thousands of people who saw things, who witnessed things. You guys, this is just the beginning of people speaking out. I'm pretty sure that so many people are going to speak out. I'm pretty sure that, you know, there's so many things that we don't know. So many things that we don't know. And I am so excited to hear it. I'm so excited for Britney to be validated like this, to hear things. And I think that people who worked or witnessed or was close and didn't do anything, if their hearts were in the right place. I mean, here's the thing, you don't know, you know, back then we didn't really know much, right? But now, if they speak out, they're sort of like closing that chapter for themselves and saying, you know what, I get it. I worked backstage, I was there in the recording studio, I was at the dance rehearsals, like people who actually witnessed things in person with Britney. I think we're going to hear a lot about that. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Cheers to him, because, I mean, he did good. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, this is just the beginning of people who worked directly with her and her team. And even musicians, maybe even actors. Like, people are going to talk, you know. People are going to say, Iggy tried to talk back then. Everybody, you know, like, canceled her. There's going to be a lot of people, you know. All of the people who work with her, you have G-Eazy, you have, give it up for Tadasha, you have Tinashe, you have, you know, Iggy Azalea, who else does she work with from Circus on? You have will.i.am. He is somebody that I'm excited to hear him talk, because he spent lots of time with Britney in the recording studio. So I am very excited. We have Demi Lovato, we have Simon Cowell. There's a lot of people Britney worked with. So let's just wait and see. You know, of course there's NDAs, but you know, those end. So we'll see what happens. I love you all so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations again to him for speaking out and for sort of like being, you know, it took some years, but he won basically. You know, he was brave enough to speak out when no one else did. So Good on him for coming out the winner. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.